Because I still got to go to Dave's and buy my girlfriend dinner.
So how long do we have?
Dave's is lit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. So that 29-year-old lived in Warwick. And the first time I went to Dave's, I was like, so everything's reasonably priced? And it's just like
Yeah, dude, it's the better...
Shaw's.
No, Whole Foods. Because like everything's kind of like...
It's more like
all
organic.
natural.
It's like a slightly better East Side Marketplace.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Huh. Where am I?
What year is it? You had to slam the table, you son of a bitch.
So this is part.
sorry.
Are we filming?
Yeah, this is the point 5. Welcome back to Just Your Average What the Fuck. This is the point 5. We still have the two lovely ladies.
I can't believe I went home after the episode we just shot. I blinked. And now I'm here. How...
I'm just excited
Don't
that I
ask.
finally get to be a model and then I'm on camera. I'm so excited to work with you three gentlemen. So when do we start?
Right now.
Right now?
So wait,
No,
I'm gonna,
see,
I'm
we
gonna
turned the
try-
camera around and there's the couch.
See, the couch is gone, so it's not.
Yeah. We had a black couch that sat here.
I'm just gonna go out on a psychic hunch here and guess that our video game topic is our topic today.
You're a smart guy.
Magic.
So do you guys, are you fans of video games?
I enjoy video games, but I would call myself a basic bitch when it comes to video
The
games.
dishwasher lad.
Good description.
Of myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, basic bitch of video games.
Do you have a strong opinion towards them, or are you just kind of like...
So I will play it. So like, I enjoy video games. I play them, but just to give you the kind of idea of the person I am, the 3 video games that I play when I have time.
If you say Call of Duty, I'm going to shake my head.
No, Fortnite obviously, just because like literally,
Fortnite's new Call of
literally
Duty.
everybody plays
But
Fortnite.
it's fun.
Doom and FIFA.
Doom's awesome.
Doom
Is fun.
phenomenal.
And then FIFA because my dad's an immigrant and I never had a choice.
But that is also an immigrant. But I feel like I did have a choice in not buying games from EA.
Did your dad ever play FIFA though?
Because
my dad, when I was a kid, would play FIFA on like the PC.
you know what's funny? So my dad doesn't play video games because he can't. But if there ever was a video game that he wanted to play, it was Call of Duty because he likes war games. I like war-related games. He's like, oh, that's so cool. And then FIFA. He bought me FIFA 08.
I remember seeing that at your house.
And he like played it a little, but like that was it. He couldn't really get the hang of it. So
Dude, you literally just hit X to pass and then O to shit. Like,
when I'm telling you he can't play video games, like he's an old man.
he's fucking illiterate.
Jesus Christ.
It's like I can barely read. What do these buttons do?
X.
And
What's next?
so I'm assuming you enjoy video games.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, I guess. Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Well, I would like to know your guys' thoughts on, do we really need a next-gen system?
You gotta speak up when it comes your
Do we need a next-gen system?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Affordability.
First of all, the systems we have now are
What do you
pretty
mean?
affordable.
So, as someone who is like literally already lost, what is a next gen system? Like, what do you use? to
Basically,
refer to?
every probably 4, 5, 6 years.
Depends
No,
on the companies.
Like PlayStation, Xbox, usually every 10 years.
No,
not even that.
No, it's 8
Like,
to 10 years.
No, it's 6. Like 6,
is?
7.
I would say
Sure,
6 to 8.
6.
6, 7, depending on for Sony and Microsoft, it's usually 6, 7. Nintendo consoles typically have a 5-year console lifespan.
Oh shit, the PS5 is probably set to come out. Like,
Give or
probably-
take.
It's
PS5
set to come out
2019, 2020
Yeah.
is the rumor.
We haven't heard anything
Xbox
about it.
definitely, I think 2019. Which Xbox is stupid because
No, they announced the Scarlet
Wait, when did the one come out? The one came out in like 15, right?
with the PS4, yeah.
No, earlier, I'm pretty sure.
The one has been out that
the X
long?
They've
came
been
out
out since
before the
2013.
PS4.
Really?
Yeah.
or take,
Isn't
yeah.
that wild?
No, dude, I remember like talking to someone about the PS4, and they're like, "Yeah, that's been out since like 12." And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
no.
12 or 13.
No, really?
Because
Yes.
The Last of Us came out on the PS3 first, same with Tomb Raider, and then they got re-released on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
You got the PS4 freshman year of college, right?
Yeah, 13.
You don't remember that being a little late?
I
Holy shit, it's
a
2018.
little bit, but not like crazy.
Not
because they were
crazy,
still
but-
like producing like PS3 games were still readily available.
Right.
Like,
I
every
don't
new
blame you
title.
'cause time just doesn't make sense to me half the time, so everything's just like a giant fucking blur.
It's just like, well, my PS4 is such like a daily part of my life because like when I can, I will still sit down and play video games.
Yeah.
But on top of that, like YouTube,
YouTube takes up too much
Netflix,
of my
video
life.
streaming, like anything, like
Music.
whether that's I'm with my brothers watching like
Very
shitty YouTube memes and videos, or if I'm like with my girlfriend and we're watching like Hulu or Netflix or something. My PS4 is my entertainment console.
So as far as next gen systems go, I think when I say they're necessary, no. But you could have had that argument for any console back like at any point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Nintendo
But-
64.
Are they inevitable? And are people
No,
going
if you
to
look
be?
at the N64, you know they could do better than that.
It
Well,
was
not at the time because I
was a
remember
jump.
when. So like I think with advancements of like TV resolutions
Yeah.
and computer power, you know what I mean. But there are certain expectations that people have as far as hardware itself goes.
Yeah.
But then along with that hardware, so I think one company that does this best and what Microsoft and Sony take a lot from is Nintendo for the different ideas they push with every console. You know what I mean? And not so much Microsoft, but you've seen this evolve with Sony. From console to console, I think the infrastructure and like their focus changes. Xbox 360 was much more focused on being like a game console. The Xbox One, they fucked up really, really, really bad because they're like, this isn't just a game console. This
is
is a
everything."
home entertainment system.
Then, like, what, a year or two down the line, all the home entertainment system stuff just
Kind of
gone.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
What were they trying to market with that? Like what
It was the
features were they pushing?
one and all.
It's like
the Xbox One was a cable box
Yeah.
that played games.
They pretty much wanted like this to be your only, like the Xbox One, the one thing you're gonna need. That was the whole promotion. Be like, this is the only console you're gonna need for cable, for music, for video games, for watching movies, because it could now watch Blu-rays and stuff on it and all that shit.
Only because
Why
they
did
bought out
it?
from
Why
Sony.
did it not live up to the hype? Because I feel like that's like not a bad premise.
It's
Well-
not. I'm sorry.
You can go.
Well, like people already have a cable
All
box
these-
and their
all these
preferred
things.
music devices, and like really at the core, what people have always been attracted to with Microsoft consoles, I think. And the only one I've ever
Spills?
my older brother had
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
Xbox.
yeah.
I got the 360 late.
Yeah.
The 360 was always attractive to people playing in parties. Or like people playing games with like their friends, and that online subscription allowed for a more like stable internet or like online gaming culture.
Yeah, because the
And
PlayStation 3 sucked
did.
dicks.
It
yeah,
did.
the PS3 was like
Go back
so
and look
slow.
at the PlayStation
But it was
3
good
like
for first
interface.
person, like first party
So-
games.
Once you
Yeah.
loaded the game, yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
good.
But the PS4 has already gotten there. Like the PS4's online infrastructure is
It's
much,
fine.
much,
I've
much
never had a
better.
problem with it.
Exactly.
Never. I
Whereas
love
like
playing online.
Xbox, because of their like lack of focus, Microsoft's exclusives suck. I think actually the best thing that Microsoft has done in recent times is allowing their games to be cross-platform and available also on PCs.
So that's the other topic we're gonna bring up a little later.
But you also have to remember this, and it's gonna go right back to that E3 like presser, and like you can find it on YouTube. It's still fucking
It's
infamous.
so bad.
How to share games with people on a PS4. Like you literally just handed it over. There was no like always had to be connected to the internet.
Yeah.
There was never like you can't share games. You can't rebuy games. Like
Exactly.
they missed their target market, which was gamers.
They did, and then they stopped doing it, but at that point it was already too
Yeah.
late. You know what I mean?
The pieces do come out, so just be a little careful.
But I think like as far as if we're talking about like Xbox games also being available on PC, I think the best thing that Microsoft's done as a software company that is now also selling hardware and taking a focus on hardware, I think the best thing they've done is say like, okay, we recognize that most
fucked up.
people who play games on anything Microsoft, like the most dedicated people are PC gamers, and those people matter for like the software that we're trying to push as well. And if Xbox is built on a Microsoft platform, then they should also be available on PCs. And Xbox becomes this option for people who don't want to build their own gaming PC, who don't want to spend $1,000 on like building a 4K like ready computer, you know what I mean? And just opt in for a just like an all-in-one like quick solution console gaming.
I agree with that, but you can also get like marginal, if not the same experience on like a $500 budget computer you can get from Best Buy.
For sure, but like not everyone like I don't know.
You have to be technically savvy for it.
I don't care who you are. I love gaming on my PC. I love gaming on Nintendo. If I were to buy another console, it would be a PS4 or like the next gen Sony console. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because I enjoy Sony exclusives much more than I do Xbox exclusives. But there are people who are attracted to Halo or like the Xbox online culture. When people always ask like should I get a PlayStation or an Xbox? I'm like, where are your friends and what games do you care about?
So that's the point I want to make. Like, PlayStation, if you're not looking just to play shooters,
Yeah,
go
that's
to a PlayStation.
exactly.
If you're literally just in the game to play like Madden, FIFA, and Call of Duty, and like Fortnite and all that,
Exactly.
fucking buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
Because that's where everybody is for those games. Now, granted, Fortnite is played a lot. I'm pretty sure it's more on PlayStation. Like, if you actually look at
The
that's why everybody got so mad about the crossplay.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, we're
That was
playing it more on
huge.
PlayStation, but you're not letting us play with Xbox and Wii. So now they're all going to go
Switch.
back to Xbox.
Switch, yeah.
Not
I mean, like,
old man.
Switch might be.
PlayStation, in fact, like, a lot of frustration with that. I don't own a Sony console, but, like, I don't know. You're going to take this lead as, like, the stronger of the two consoles in this generation and then frustrate everyone that's using
but
your
the thing
platform.
is,
why is Sony the one
No.
who doesn't want crossplay?
Yeah,
the thing is,
Sony's the
Sony is
big proponent
pretty much
against it.
Sony's. I don't know like the exact number. We don't do facts on this fucking show, but Sony's pretty much up here
Never have.
for sales. Xbox is about here, and Nintendo's probably like
No, Nintendo's
the
almost
middle.
on
Nintendo-
par with
Nintend's
like
like in the
Xbox
middle
right
of both of them.
now. Yeah.
So
Well, what's-
Nintendo's like pretty much like we're doing what we're doing because we believe in.
Well,
Giving
they have
our
such a
fans what we
dedicated
want.
fan base.
Yeah, Nintendo's
Just
more
look at
the
this
honor-
kid, dude.
Nintendo's more the honor.
Nintendo for life.
Like, put it this way, Nintendo's an honor system, so they do pretty much what they think their fans want. They're not going to try to push the envelope anymore. Like, obviously, the Switch is fucking pushing the envelope. I can't even say that. But
It's amazing.
PlayStation's like, we're selling all these fucking systems. We're making so much money. Why do we need to share our profits? Because you got to remember, they have all these in-game currencies with Fortnite and all this. So what happens if all these people spend all their money on Xbox? They give Xbox the money, but then they go play it on PlayStation. PlayStation's not getting a cut of that. So why would PlayStation want to share their profits with Xbox and Wii when
Switch.
they could switch? When they could obviously just have it all on the PlayStation.
Well, because
These games, the problem is with these games, if you're going to do crossplay, you need to figure out a way where every company that shares the game is going to get a profit from these sales. So, say you go on the Xbox and you buy like all these skins for your characters for Fortnite, it's going towards Xbox. And then when they go and play on PlayStation, they're going to have all these cool, amped up skins and all these guns and everything. I don't know how Fortnite works, so. But
So-
you get what I'm trying to say?
yeah, so, like, while that's true, I'm actually not 100% sure on how the sales works and who the money goes to as far as that goes. I'm not sure if that's...
Well, they're buying it on the Xbox market, so profits go
My phone
towards
kills itself.
Fortnite
It's like
and
4%.
Xbox.
So is it
percentage-
shared?
A certain percentage
Yeah.
goes towards
No, it
Fortnite
really is.
and the system it's buying it on.
I think so. One thing that I don't think Sony's recognizing
phone
that I think is
literally
really
lasts
true
for
is
not,
that
like,
making the
it's
right
trash.
choices as far as like what your player base wants is more profitable over time.
Yes. But the other thing you got to realize is they might not necessarily know how to do this correctly, have it all crossplay without it.
Completely fucking
Well,
oblivious.
It's legit like just not having a lock on the system. I think
Yeah, get you
the
back
biggest
over.
issue that
I
people were
play
having
Smash
too.
with you.
So right now,
We can get
Microsoft
those,
you
like,
can crossplay
fucking
with
rope
PC.
sessions back on, too.
PC you can crossplay with Switch. Switch with Xbox. I don't know if Microsoft can with PlayStation. As far as I know, PlayStation can only crossplay with PC. I've played Fortnite with him.
Yeah,
like
because
from
he's
my
a
computer.
PC gamer. That's the only way we're able to.
Exactly, and like
He's one of those.
so, if that's possible, PlayStation
PC Master
knows
Race.
how to allow for crossplay.
Well,
They're
I
just
don't- see.
restricting it.
Yeah, but a lot of it was getting is money.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to put the research in
Gotta
that
try and
because
censor
they're
that.
making more money than all these systems.
Just
Sure.
like, just
They've
like a
been number
brick.
one since
It's
PlayStation
like a big
came.
black bar.
Right.
in front
Well,
of
you
it.
can't see it because
So
the
why are they
microphone's
going to
right
invest
outside.
all this money to figure
Oh
out
my
how to
God.
get all the stuff with the online working?
I'm glad you're working
Like
on this.
they're
We're trying to figure out
So-
which way I can jack off without the camera seeing it, so it's like a pre-made sensor. But I'm too far over here. Now
So I think legit, it just at the end of
I
the
don't think it
day,
reaches
even
that
if they're
far. No,
losing
but
on some of
it
those
wouldn't reach
profits
that
from
far for me.
skins
The
and
splooge?
stuff like that, it really
Oh, no,
comes
splooge,
down to
definitely.
It's
yeah,
a
he's
lot
in the
of money.
splash zone.
in-game currency.
oh, of course.
Like
It's like
Chris,
Meta World.
since
What?
or can you look up how much in-game currency from EA? Like how much they made last year on in-game currency?
Oh, I don't
Allowing
know.
it-
It's some
Oh,
ridiculous
obscene.
amount.
It's like over $1 billion.
Dude, also,
It's
like,
ridiculous.
FIFA
Yeah.
Ultimate Team alone. So
yeah.
just to go off on a tangent,
Sure.
I love FIFA.
Really?
Yeah. No, dude, as far as sports games go, I think the best sports game experience you're ever gonna get is FIFA.
But EA is fucking repulsive.
EA is a disgusting company.
Dude, Battlefield
Dude,
2.
Ultimate Team. So if you want to play, Ultimate Team is pretty much where EA's like all their attention goes because it's the pay-to-play game mode.
Yeah.
Career mode, which is what I grew up playing, used to be lit. You would make your name as like a coach. You could auto-select your face, change the features. You had to manage the team's like budget. News relations, you got to make players, make announcements. The in-game mode felt like a lot more real life. Like the game story arcs would change based on your team's performance and shit. Like if you were a really shitty team before, but you had been making them play really well for a few years, they would suddenly like change the game mode so they're like, oh, this team's a powerhouse now.
Yeah.
And like there was a lot more interactive. EA's like, yeah, no, fuck that. Like let me just shit on that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that anymore.
That's why EA is the number one most hated company in the world.
Yeah, dude, they're
Like, it's not even a joke. They're
Ultimate
legit
Team is
voted.
literally pay to play. Literally pay to play. If you want the best players and you want your team to be good enough to compete online, you have
And that's
to pay.
why PlayStation is getting salty, because they're like, look at all this money you guys are fucking making off this, and then you want to play it on our console and be like, thanks.
But you got to remember too, there is an absolutely real value in having people stick to your platform.
No, it,
You know what I mean?
definitely destroys.
Public opinion is so important.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like,
if-
I'm not defending them. I don't give a shit. if
Oh,
they
for
do
sure.
that.
But I'm saying, like, I think
Devil's
surprisingly,
advocate.
they're gonna feel it bad if they keep on putting this front up where every other company right now in the industry is like, we're open to cross-play. We want people to have the best experience possible. Suddenly, Sony looks like the bad guy, and that's
They
a
already,
big.
no, they
red-
already look like the bad guy.
That's a big red flag for their next or like their next generation. And even like if you look at, I think honestly, I'm not interested in an
It's
Xbox.
the same thing.
But Microsoft's last presentation at E3 was absolutely phenomenal. They put on a great show with a lot of great games coming to.
I loved watching Donkey's review of
Oh my
EA's
God.
production at E3. Like they're like, "Hey," and people were like, "Legit."
They got so many boos during their entire presentation. It was like
They should.
amazing.
Yeah.
The only reason why I even bought this year's FIFA was because my friend worked at Best Buy. He got me a discount, and Ronaldo was on the cover. And I know that sounds like such a stupid, but dude, I'm fucking Portuguese.
No, see, one of the ones that
I've-
fell to the ground and faked an injury.
Yeah, well, dude, I've been jacking off over Ronaldo since I was fucking like 10, like younger than that.
I don't know anything about soccer. All I know is they fake injuries to get time in the clock.
I watched the World Cup this year. It was fantastic. It was probably one of the most exciting World Cups in recent memory. I'm still a little salty that Portugal lost
I will
as
give
early
props
as
to
they did.
soccer players. 'Cause I tried playing soccer once, not professionally, but as a game.
It's
And
exhausting.
I ran up and down the field twice, and I'm like, you know what?
I quit.
I'm sitting out.
Dude, when I was teaching, so there's a soccer court. He's been there. There's a soccer court right by my middle school. So after the wrestling season ended, I would go to the soccer court and I'd play an hour with the kids after school. And I got pretty good just because they are fucking nasty. And I got in shape to, dude. I actually lightened up a bit this summer because
You're
I've been
probably the
inside.
most in shape person at this table.
No, Nick's probably pretty competitive.
Nah, dude, I
Probably.
haven't done anything in the past like few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, and like I am pretty active just because I coach. I do like adult wrestling tournaments. I got slammed into a hockey rink.
That's nice.
But legit, as far as like the next generation consoles, and like, so I think they're inevitable. And what I really see happening is Nintendo still doing their weird thing where they're like, here's this new idea, and like, let's see what like we can do with our normal games on this platform and like the franchises everyone know and love, and then just fucking pull it, please.
I'll be back.
Oh, I thought it was a gun.
Here we
It
go.
is a gun. It's just a really tiny gun.
Literally the smallest gun.
But I can see there being like really like serious competition as far
That's
as like
Terminator
who's
2.
the more open company
Best
for a more
Terminator.
like flexible gaming experience.
Yeah.
Who can
Let's see
offer
how
the
long this
consumer
goes.
more? And I think like that's what's going to
Oh,
attract people
oh.
to different platforms.
Like, what do you think the price range is going to be, though?
Nice.
I think it's always going to stay the same.
You think it's
Probably
going to go back to
$600.
PS3 price? Or it's gonna be-
units.
We're going to have to cut the camera. Like,
No, we're not. Shut up.
put you guys in
No,
like,
no,
a
dude, there have
small
been
corner.
several times where like we've started a side conversation and I've been like,
Yeah.
oh shit, they're still talking. And we've both been like,
No,
Just
but
like-
do you guys think the PS5 is going to go back to $600 like the PS3 was?
No.
It depends on what they're trying to push.
$600.
That was the
PS3
first
co-
PlayStation 3. $700 with tax.
These
Think-
companies,
Or do you think they're going to bite the bullet and like take a cut? Because you know
I think they're expecting volume.
the next
They'll
gen,
sell so many.
no, the next system they're gonna lose money.
They
They lost money on the PS4.
They lose.
When you
So
start,
companies, when
yeah.
they first release a system, the technology to push the kind of
They lose
software they
so
want to
much
push, they
money.
lose money on the hardware.
$600 selling the PS3, they still lost money.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's also because they had proprietary Blu-ray, which wasn't, readily available at the time. The amount of RAM that they were trying to push into the system, as well as their own custom chipset for the GPU, it just kind of made for like a ridiculously priced console.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I mean, we'll
PS3
see.
was like really like
PS3 was a great system.
It was ahead of its time for what it was.
ahead of its time. It's wheezy.
It was a
now.
bitch to work for, though.
Oh my God,
Like, everybody
yeah.
tried to develop for that system, said it was the worst thing ever.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you could develop for it, like you
But
were
this
fucking
like
legends.
Naughty Dog. Look at fucking Last of Us. That game is fucking better looking than most PS4
Last of
games.
Us 2.
I think it really depends
Oh my
on
God.
whether these companies try and push 8K 24 or 30 or 4K 60.
See, the problem with 4K is, like, I have a
We're gonna go
4K
to your
TV,
health
but
I don't
booth
care
phase
about
and
4K.
I'm gonna beat
that's the
shit out of
thing.
you
Like,
and
nobody
smash
has
you.
a 4K TV. I bought mine for $600.
Yeah.
I
Well, you
got it
practice
off.
No, I'm
Black
rusty
Friday.
as hell.
Give me
But-
both.
But
no,
fucking nobody has a 4K
that's one thing I
TV.
miss about
Like, most
chilling with
people,
Perkins
like,
regularly
they
is
haven't
there was
proved we
regular
need a
Smash.
4K
Yeah.
TV.
I miss
Right.
So it's like,
Perkins. I miss you. I would definitely be down to chill with that kid.
Yeah.
Organize a tournament.
All right.
What?
I hate to cut this short.
What?
But I think I must leave.
Yeah, he and I got some business to. Nothing gay. How the fuck could you? What?
Allegedly.
What's wrong with it, dude?
Yeah.
Why are you pushing these bad ideas?
Yeah. My bad. Corrupting the youth.
You work with the youth.
Yeah.
I do work with you.
Come on, man.
I also am a supporter of LGBTQ. So kids.
your classroom's just gonna go black. And this whole thing's just gonna pop up on the screen on a projector.
Oh my God.
Me and Chris in the doorway.
Mister, why are you going like this? Just on
What is
camera.
that?
What does that mean? Yeah.
You get the one impressionable kid in the back.
Honestly, I'm
who's like,
teaching
"Yeah!"
7th grade next year. If they don't know what this means, like, I'm like, kid, you're useless.
What grade do you teach now?
7th grade.
Right now?
Right now. Right now, for the summer class that I'm teaching economics to 10th and 11th graders.
So if it was economics in like 5th grade, I'd be like, damn, those.
Well, no, it's hard teaching this because my school has a lot of ESL students. So I'm like, all right, so this is what makes demand increase or decrease. And a kid's like, what does decrease mean? And you're
I
like,
have to pee again because alcohol goes right through me. I'm sorry.
See, I'm not the only one.
I hate
asshole.
you.
let's wrap up. Nick, we stay in camera. Oh, all right, I'll fuck myself. How do we end these 15-minute bits?
It's fine.
How do we end the .5s?
But thanks for joining our fucking mess of a conversation.
It's fine. Who gives a shit? We're all human.
This has been our.
That's Nick. This is Cozy.
What is this? 18.5?
17. Yeah, 18.5. Holy shit.
Thanks,
Anyways,
guys.
he just went to take a piss. Bye.